Heads up, HiSET takers. The essay is bullcrap. It's rigged. Okay? So, you can see my scores here. They were okay. For the math, I really didn't, I woke up 30 minutes before the test. This was the extent of my studying for this math portion. I woke up 30 minutes early and I went on YouTube and I looked at some formulas. That was it. So I was destined to score low. But as you can see, I guess I'm capable of reading a paragraph and then stating what that paragraph says, which is why I scored well in everything else, because that's what everything else is just read this paragraph and then state what the paragraph said. That's what it all is. Anyway, I want to talk about the essay here because they gave me a 2, which, if you don't know the score range, it is 1 to 6. So 6 obviously being the best you can score and 1 being the worst, and 2 happens to be the lowest score that you can get to pass. So you can see I still passed, which was considered meeting passing criteria. For some of the other things, I guess I hit college readiness level or career readiness, whatever that means, I don't know. But I'm a little bit angry. This happened a while ago, as you can see, October of 2020. I just got heated because I started thinking about this again. When this happened, I got scored a 2. As you can see, I hit a 16 score. If you don't really know what that means, which, why would you? I don't know why you would. I hit 100% in reading and writing also for the question portion of writing. So I know how to read and I know how to write, but the essay score, I got a 2. So here is a page that they, ETS created to explain the scoring system for their essays. They have an example essay for every single score, right? This essay score of 1, you can see here, is not that great. There are errors throughout, and it's like 2 sentences. So, moving on to 2. This is what they scored me, bro. Alright, I want to preface all of this by saying, if I was to grade my essay, because I read all of these before I took the test, because I didn't want to score bad on this. I didn't. The 6 is like professional grade. Like, all you have to do to score a 6 is just be like, okay, someone is paying me to write an essay about a professional topic. And that's what you have to do. I didn't do that going into this. All I was trying to do was pass. So I wrote like a 4. I'm saying 4 to be fair. I think I wrote a 5 because I wrote an introduction paragraph, I wrote 2 body paragraphs, and then I wrote a conclusion paragraph at the end. Which, I mean, I know the size isn't everything, okay? I understand that. That goes for a lot of things in this world, including essays, but I think I did a pretty good job. I wasn't trying that hard, but I think maybe a 4 just being fair, I guess, but I think I wrote a 5. Anyway, the 2 is just poor, man. It's not good. I did not write a 2. You can pause it here. I'll post this link in the description of the video. But, let's just read through this, alright? The topic is, should businesses allow casual clothes in the workplace? So that's it. I think businesses, he didn't even spell that right, should allow casual clothes. On regular days, it's okay to leave the suite at home because it improves everyone's state of mind to wear cloths they choose instead of cloths they don't like. But if you have an important day, you should dress professionally, like the second article said. Not even like, he's referencing the second article, but he's not saying what it act like. He's, man, if you don't know what's wrong with this, then maybe you would score a 2 also. But I know what's wrong with this, and I didn't score a 2. I mean, I did, as you can see, and I'm sitting here being salty. Here's the thing. I did this test, and language arts writing was my final subtest to do after doing all of these. And I scored a 2 on the essay, and I was like, man, that pissed me off because I knew what I know now, that I didn't write a 2. A 2 is just poor. I didn't do that, but it was a passing grade, and I guess that's really what matters with this thing. Nobody's looking at the score for your diploma. Nobody cares, but except for me, I guess, and anyone that's watching this. This is just a warning for people because I tried to look up information on the essay, and I think I know why I was scored a 2. To be honest, I do think I know that. I think it's because I spent like 15-20 minutes on the essay, and then I finished with like 30 minutes left on the timer. And I did that with all the subtests that I scored well and not well on. I always just like breezed through it quickly and then just hit done because I hate it. I was doing it at home, and there was like this proctor watching my face, and if my chin like went out of the corner of the screen, they would literally pause my whole entire session and be like, "Hi, are you there?" "Yes, I am here. You see me. Please show your whole face on the camera." That would just piss me off, and that would completely throw me out of my game. So I was just like angry through these tests. I was like trying to dodge this person watching my face and forcing me to show them my room, which isn't normal, but anyway. My warning for anyone that is doing these tests, or I specifically the essay score, is if you're gonna breeze through them, you better like be trying for that 100. Because on these others, they even gave me 100 there on the reading. But I feel like for the essay, it's more of a feeling thing because there's someone reading it and scoring it. For the others, it's automatic, the score, but for essay, it's like, oh, well, you know, he did okay, but he kind of just did this fast, and it didn't seem like he cared about it. And I don't like that crap. I don't like feelings. That's one thing I don't like, feelings, okay? So you have to just sit there and show that you're trying your hardest. I guess you have to sit there for a half hour and be like sweating and making facial expressions and just, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest. It's an essay score of 2. Really? Demonstrate. So I demonstrated limited command overriding an argument on a given topic, which the topic, by the way, was, should we allow dogs in the workplace? It's like, what? That's such a dumb topic, by the way. Why would you even... Who would say yes to that? Who? And I didn't provide valid reasoning and relevant and sufficient evidence. I was, to be honest, bro, I think I wrote a 5. And if I was trying, I could have wrote a 6. I was just not really trying, which is why I scored a 2. Why they scored me a 2? Because they knew I wasn't trying. But they also knew that the score they gave me was bullcrap. And I could have requested a rescore, but I didn't because it was my final test. And I was like, screw that. Because they might be like, oh, well, you weren't trying, take it again, or something. I mean, that sounds dumb, but you know what else sounds dumb? A score of 2 when I didn't write a 2. And I'm not getting over that. So if there's people out there that want help on their HiSET because they're nervous like I was when I started taking it, I have a very simple instructions. Understand how to read a paragraph or two, understand how to look at a chart and what it means, and then portray that down. I mean, it's a multiple choice question. You don't even have to write. And yeah, that was what social studies and science were. For science, there was a couple questions like I forgot the composition of like very basic chemistry that I literally know nothing about, but I still answered it right because it's that basic. But there was very few, not enough of the questions like that you could miss, that you could completely fail a test on. Maybe that's why I scored an 18 instead of a 20. I don't know. But yeah, just learn how to read and you'll be good. Because the entire test, besides mathematics, even mathematics shows you some formulas if you go in like the help tab, which I realized towards the end of the test that there's like, they give you a very trash calculator. It's like plus minus, maybe multiplying. I'm not sure. I don't even think division was on it. It kind of pissed me off, but obviously I know how to divide. I mean, obviously I can do mathematics. But yeah, I'm angry, but I'm kind of cooling off because this was like a therapy session. So I'm good. I'm done for now. But thank you. And if you have any questions, ask me. If you don't, then dislike this video. And if you, bye.